I know somebody who's also very happy that it's Friday. Let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez, who has the morning's headlines. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, yes, TGIF. You know, for a lot of us, it's been a short week, right? Because of the holidays, but we're always excited about Fridays.
I always see TGIF on your Facebook every Friday morning, first thing.
I gotta do it. Gotta do it. All right. Good morning, ladies. Good morning to you at home. We begin this morning talking about how the Los Lunas Police Department says they want the stolen guns from a Walmart off the streets, and they are willing to pay to get them back. Now, these crooks were caught on surveillance video breaking into the store on Christmas morning. If you recall, they stole electronics, 5 rifles, and a shotgun. Well, now police say they'll pay for them if someone bought those guns without knowing that they were stolen. In return, police say that they want the person to give up information on who the suspected thieves might be. Now, in all, the crooks made off with about $30,000 worth of stuff. You know, a lot of folks are trying to buy assault rifles right now, and the same Los Lunas gun shop that hosted a controversial coyote hunt is also buying many assault rifles as it can. Now, it's not to get them off the streets, though. Gun Hawk Firearms has purchased 6 assault rifles so far from individual sellers in the last week, and they expect to buy more. You see, the store is buying them to restock its inventory because of a massive nationwide shortage following last month's Connecticut school massacre. Could 2 different types of driver's license help deal with the controversial driver's license issue in New Mexico? Well, that is the plan of one powerful state senator. Listen up. According to Democrat Pete Campos, one type of license would be a little more expensive for citizens, but would meet the stricter requirements of the Federal ID Act. The second type would have fewer requirements and still go to illegal immigrants, as well as those who didn't want or need a federally approved license. Campos, by the way, is slated to be the next state Senate President pro tem. The governor's office says the plan doesn't address license fraud and still plans on challenging driver's licenses for illegal immigrants. Well, there's a judge increases the bond on former congressional candidate Gary Smith to $50,000 cash. Smith was arrested last week after police say surveillance video showed him slashing the tires of Janice Arnold Jones, who he ran against for the Republican nomination last year. Now, a judge told him to stay away from her, but on New Year's Day, he allegedly drove by her house, and that led to Smith's arrest on Wednesday for stalking. Now, if he bonds out, again, he has to stay 2 miles away from Smith. By the way, Smith spent a lot of his own money to run for Congress, but was blocked from the ballot after a lawsuit by Jones's supporters exposed that many of his petitions were invalid. Jones later lost the general election. Well, there seems to be a problem with the Smokey Bear hot air balloon. The balloon featuring the iconic New Mexico bear is not sitting well with one powerful U.S. senator.
I mean, if we can't stop spending taxpayer dollars on robo-squirrels and dancing robot DJs or hot air balloon rides for Smokey the Bear, then there's no hope at all.
Well, that was Republican Minority Leader Mitch McConnell during a speech to the Senate's opening session yesterday, saying that the balloon was basically a waste of money. Since 2005, the U.S. Forest Service has paid nearly $240 grand to the Smokey Bear balloon to help promote fire safety. The state forestry spokesperson tells us that he thinks the balloon pays for itself.
The balloon, much like Smokey Bear himself, is a symbol. And it's a teaching tool. If one person contributes to not causing a human-caused wildfire, then I think it's worth it.
The Smokey Bear balloon has been flying for nearly 20 years. Its total budget is around $200 grand a year, meaning federal tax dollars only pay for about a fifth of it. That wraps it up for your Friday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13 beginning at 4:30 a.m. All right, ladies, happy Friday. Hope you have a good Friday.
Happy Friday, Elizabeth. You should go see Rock of Ages this weekend, by the way. Just saying. Just go see it if you can.